Virgo, welcome to my channel and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I would also like to welcome Spirit into this reading and say thank you for the messages we are about to receive. This is a general weekly reading for Virgo from the 15th to the 21st of July 2019. Please don't forget to watch your moon and rising sign for a more complete picture. If you would like a personal reading that resonates more with your circumstance, then please go to my website jessmud.co.uk and book a reading. I've put the decks that I'm using in the description box, so please have a look. And don't forget to watch my simple energy healing remedy videos. These are very, very helpful videos, as well as my deck walkthrough series. You find those very interesting. So like, share, subscribe, leave me some comments if these messages resonate with you. So I'm starting off with the general energy read, and then I will do the general tarot read for you afterwards. And I'm using the Tea Leaf Oracle deck for this energy read. Okay, so you've got the vase over there that shows that you might have a secret admirer, somebody that really thinks you're the bee's knees, really. You've got a shark over here, so take care, or there will be loss or material wealth. So just watch out about your spending, or watch out about issues to do with finances. There could be some loss there going on over there. And you've got the lily card over there above it. So there is, spiritual love. There's a lot of growth. Maybe you're even dealing with older females as well with this lily card over here. So there's a lot of spiritual love going on over there. But just watch out for your finances, or watch out with things, when you're dealing with financial issues. Now, in the past, you've got the harp over there, which says great happiness has come in for you in the past, and you have a lot of hard work ahead. So where things are calming down for you, you will need to knuckle down and get going as far as your work goes. So going into the future, you've got happiness coming in for you. So there's a lot of spiritual love, maybe a lot of guidance coming in for you, but there's a lot of happiness coming in, and there's some communication as well coming in with that flowers card there. And you've got the boot over there, so increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. So you're going to have to work a little harder, maybe focus a lot more on that work in order for you to move forward or gain material success. So those are the energies for that week. Excuse me. And I'm using the Today's Journey Tarot for the main read. So at the bottom of the deck, you've got the transition card over here. Now this is the death card in the deck. So this is about leaving something behind, cutting ties with it completely, and moving on. So maybe you're in a phase right now where you're in between things. You're trying to make a decision about moving forward. So it's in a state of transition over here, because you can see they're on a bridge. It's almost like you're bridging the gap between one landmass and the other, and you're on your journey over there. So you're trying to make a decision, but you're in a state of flux right now. So just trying to get through things, and they're not very clear, because you can see there's a lot of clouds right now, so you're not quite sure what to do, but you do want to end the old circumstance and move forward. So definitely at a point where you're undergoing some big change, and moving away from something that has been you've been doing something for a long time, but it seems like you're changing path or cutting yourself off from it and moving on. And you're not quite clear about what it is you want just yet, though. Now you've got the Four of Fire over here and the Ace of Fire, or Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands is about stability. It's about establishing foundations, especially in your work life, and it's also about establishing firm friends, people that you work with. So this is about collaboration, working with a lot of people. You can see this person's got a barbecue going over here and entertaining a lot of people over here. So you might well be working with a group of people. It's a very established relationship that you have in this particular company or in this particular project that you're doing, and you'll work pretty well with each other. This could also be an international collaboration that is going on with that Four of Wands, but it's a very stable thing, and it's very successful at this particular moment. So there could also be some kind of of event that you're attending, because the Four of Fire or the Four of Wands is generally the wedding card or a celebration card. But it's also a card about, establishing new contracts as well. So, whomever you are starting something with, you're establishing security, new contracts, working with a lot of people, and also doing a lot of international collaboration. There's that new project that was started with that Ace of Fire or the Ace of Wands or the Ace of Fire. So something brand new that you've been focusing a lot of energy and attention on, and it looks like it's growing, it's getting bigger, it's gathering a lot of speed as well. So whatever you're doing is now starting to blossom, and it looks like it's establishing some security as well for you. You're very, very focused on it as well with that Ace of Rods. Now, in the past, you've got the Ten of Water, so it seems like you've ended something. This could have been a relationship, since it's a Ten of Water or the Ten of Cups. So this could have been the ending of an old, difficult relationship on the emotional front. This could have even been a divorce. Maybe there was a lot of dispute between you and this particular person, and it looks like that has come to an end. There could have been a legal parting as well, so there could have been a divorce that went down. You've got that child of air, which is the Page of Swords, so there could have been news that came in, so some decision was passed, and it could have been a legal ending to that particular case over there. Now, what you want is this cycle to end. So you can see there's been a lot of ups and downs. This is like a roller coaster ride. So you've been going through a lot of problems. You've been sorting something out, and then everything seems to be going well, and you're on this is almost like being on an emotional roller coaster where you're high one moment and low the next. So you've been going through a lot of problems, and it seems like it's affected you. You are still worried, and it looks like you just want to end things and move on. You want the cycle to end. So that's what's playing on your mind right now. You really want your luck to change. Now, going into the future, you've got the Knight of Pentacles over here, which is the Youth of Earth in this particular deck. It is about being in charge, almost lecturing or speaking to a lot of people, being in charge of a lot of people, giving instruction, leading a lot of people. So you might be going into a position where you're teaching or training people, or you could be even going and getting further training as well with this this Knight of Pentacles. But whatever it is, you're very, very focused on work, and it's going slowly. Not going as fast as you'd like it to go, but you are prodding on, and you are working very, very hard. The Knight of Pentacles is a very, very hard working knight. So you are working very, very hard, late hours, and you are communicating your ideas to a lot of people. So it looks like you're training up a lot of people, or you're leading a lot of people, or a lot of these people are listening very attentively to this man. Now, Virgo is a very, very good sign as far as teaching goes, because you are a sign ruled by Mercury, and with Mercury in Virgo, it is one of the better signs for teaching. So it looks like you are going to be taking on some kind of role as a mentor, or somebody who's going to be training up people as well. So what's happening with you? You've got the Five of Water. So something happened. You've parted ways with somebody, but you're still spending a lot of time by yourself. You might be, going through old photographs, looking at old memories, but you're crying over whatever happened as well. So a lot of disappointment and upset, and feeling very, very lonely as what has happened. It seems like, because of that, this is the card of transition, but this could have also been a card where somebody has physically died, and you are dealing with the death of that particular person, and you could be grieving as well. Now, you've got immediately below it that Eight of Air over here, so a lot of mental anguish going on, and spending a lot of time by yourself. And you can see this person's actually bolted the door shut, so you are shutting people out. Maybe there was that ending in the form of maybe even a physical death, or even an emotional death of some kind of circumstance, and you're still sitting by yourself and crying a lot about it. Maybe thinking about the past, thinking about things that you didn't do, because this person's looking at their old trophies as well, looking at old photographs, maybe disappointed in yourself that you haven't fulfilled the things that you have wanted to. You shouldn't be so hard on yourself. You should be looking at the things that you've done, and giving yourself some credit for having done all the things that you did. So, it looks like there's a lot of self-criticism going on as well, but a lot of disappointment. You may be feeling despondent, and maybe feeling very, very alone and depressed there. Now, you've got the Four of Air, so you do need to take a step back. maybe you have isolated yourself. The Four of Air is about, the Four of Swords, taking a step out of the circumstance, or isolating yourself away from everybody else, retreating from everybody else, and trying to sort through that heartbreak. So this is the Four of Air. It usually follows the Three of Air, or the Three of Swords, and the Three of Swords is usually a heartbreak card. So this is taking some time off. You can see this man's on the bench over there getting some advice. He's got himself within the ropes over here, so he's still, separated himself from the rest of the world, but he's getting advice from this his trainer there. So there's somebody that is going to be able to give you advice, talk you out of this. You need to get a new perspective, but you also need to come up with a new plan, a new strategy on how to deal with things. You can see they're talking about strategies on how to win the battle there. So you do need to come up with some ideas, or something to deal with it, whatever is going on. Now, if you're dealing with legal circumstances over here, this is also about getting some legal advice in order for you to deal with whatever breakup or split that you have gone through as well. So what's in your hopes and fears? You've got the Law card, so you are dealing with something legal over there, some kind of issue. This is the Emperor card in the tarot deck. It's got law over here because this is a card ruled by Archangel Michael, and this is about legal issues, having to deal with legal issues. So you're in a state of confusion a little bit over there. There's some kind of circumstances that you really can't seem to find your way out of over there. There's somebody around you that's giving you some kind of advice. It looks like you're at some kind of crossroads as well in your life and trying to make a decision about what to do. So you do need to go and get some professional advice on how to deal with this. There is some kind of judgment that is also pending. So even here with this Four of Air, it's almost like waiting for a legal decision to be made as well, a legal judgment. So this is worrying you quite a bit. So going into the future, the final outcome, you've got the Mother of Earth, the Six of Earth, and the Two of Air. So the Mother of Earth is your card. It is about, coming up on top, being in charge, taking control, being organized, and being very practical in whatever you expect out of life as well. This is also about having the money coming in. It is a money card, and being financially independent and being able to deal with the circumstance. You've got the Six of Air. So with that Mother of Earth, or the Queen of Pentacles, and this is the Six of Pentacles, it looks like money is going to be coming in for you there. You might have to jump through a lot of hoops though to get that money. Usually with the Six of Earth, money comes in, but there's a lot of paperwork that's involved in getting a hold of that money. So this is, you can see these people are being thinking outside the box. They're doing something very different in order to get money, washing car windows. So there might be something else that you need to do, pursue a different course of action in order for you to get money. So you might even need to do maybe a second job, or do something different within your job that procures you that particular finances. But you will be financially independent. And with the Six of Earth, it's a card of generosity, so money is definitely coming in for you. There might be some kind of payment, there might be some kind of settlement that comes out of this legal issue that you're dealing with. So you are waiting for this legal case to be sorted out. There's some information that is missing, so make sure you go and do some research. This will give you the edge in winning this particular case. So whatever that decision is, something is still missing. Something has not come to light yet. So you do need to go and do some research as well. Now there might be a decision that you have to make as well, and you're not it seems like you don't really want to make the decision. So it's some kind of a choice that you have to make. You need to do some research as well before you make these choices. And when you make the choice, you do need to make it from a very unemotional point of view. It's got to be make it based on fact rather than how you're actually feeling. So this could be sorting problems out, maybe sorting out your finances. Maybe there's some kind of issue that you have to sort out financially in order for you to get that payment. So maybe you will get that payment, but you will have to, like I said with the Six of Earth, it's usually jumping through a lot of legal paperwork in order for you to get a hold of that money, but it will eventually come to you. So do some research, make sure you get some advice as well, some financial advice as well, and get it from somebody whom you can trust. Just don't wing it, in other words. So I'm just going to draw some cards from the Angel Tarot. So the first card is the Star card, and happy times. Make positive, optimistic, long-term plans. You're on the right path. So this is about being guided. This is about being shown the way. So it looks like, you need to seek that advice, and you will be shown the way. You are getting some divine guidance coming in there with that star card. And don't give up hope. With that star card, it's very, very important for you to remain positive. Just hang in there. So you've got the King of Earth, and this is the money card. This is the payoff that comes in, and a successful time. Confidently accept opportunities you are offered, and the Midas touch. So this is definitely money coming in over here. So if you're going for some kind of promotion, this is about you getting that promotion. You've got that Queen of Pentacles over here. This could also be a promotion that could be coming in over here, which generates extra finances over here, but there is a lot of legal paperwork that you need to sort through. And the King of Earth over there is about achieving success, and it's about a payoff as well. Some kind of promotion, some kind of money coming in as well. And then it's got the release card, and this is the first card we started off. That's the death card over here. This is the transition card, the same card, and it says the end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation, a time to move on. So you can see here the car is traveling across this bridge. So there's a legal ending to an issue here that you're going through. It looks like you're going to have to leave everything behind and move on. So you are ending a circumstance, and there is a lot of it's a release of an old situation and moving on to something new. So this phase of your life is now come to an end, and you have finished it, and looks like it was finished successfully, and you will now be moving on to something very, very different. So you need to cut ties with that past, sever the past, don't think about it, stop dwelling in the past, because with that Five of Water, it still seems like you're resurrecting the past again, or trying to resurrect the past anyway, and it's bringing you down. So you need to actually release it and move forward. Change has to come in order for you to grow, so you need to remember that. We can't stay stuck in the past. As painful as it is to release things from the past and release people or circumstances, we don't have a choice really. We have to do that in order for us to move forward. And it looks like something new will come in, and it will be something better than what you've had before, because we always evolve into something better. We never go backwards. So just remember that you do need to let go of any kind of negative thinking and release that past and heal from it as well. With the Four of Air, it also says that you might need a little bit of a break, a little bit of a holiday, and see things from a very, very different point of view. Get some advice as well. So I hope this reading has resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave me some comments if it has. And thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.